Speaking of promising things, the OnePlus Nord that we talked about so much, holy, it seems like each day it's a new different rumor. It's a new different confirmation. It was the Nord, then the Z, then the Nord, then you see the indication seemed to be it was going to have one price point as low as $300. Then it said, no way, it's going to be $500 mid-range. Then now it's back to $300. Apparently, $299 was a rumor. Carl himself. And then the new thing, exclusive here, Android Central, is going to have 2 front-facing cameras, which we haven't seen in a while. It could have a 32 megapixel plus 8 megapixel front-facing camera. And it would be a typical front-facer with a wide-angle module, which is one of the only front-facing cameras I would ever use for the group shot. When I had it on the old Pixel device. When it used to have that super ugly notch, people hated, but it had the ultra-wide on the front. You could get a nice group shot. No one else could get it in the group you were in. I mean, people aren't in groups anymore, but you know what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
So that comes out. This guy, the writer of this article is Harish. It's a long last name. I also have a long last name, so I'm going to attempt it. Janalagada.
Rolls off the tongue.
I think I nailed it, man. I don't know. I mean, I hope I nailed it there, but I got Hilson Tegra. It's a long one, so... anyways, that wasn't the most interesting development for me. It is kind of interesting. 2 front-facing cameras. You don't see it very much anymore. But the most interesting to me was down here. Carl Pei, last week hinted at a $299 price for the base model. And a leaked survey in India suggested the phone could debut in the country 24,990 rupees, which is $330 equivalent when converted directly to USD. $299? Hinted at $299? Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. $299. Well, that gets people excited.
That was cheaper than the OnePlus One, right?
Hard to compare. Flagship killer status, Snapdragon 700 series.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not trying to say flagship killer here. They're not even attempting that. Mid-range all the way. Still $299 with a OnePlus brand on it in 2020. People, it's a bright point for 2020.
Oh yeah,
it's a bright point for 2020. Anyways, we'll see what happens with the launch. That's a quick update. If you were worried about that price scaling up, it looks like you might be okay. It looks like you might get that $299 you had hoped for after all, at least on a base model.